What's up, everybody? My name is Bridge, and this is All Things WNBA Report. Now what we're going to touch on is the first round draft for this year, and we're going to take a look at my top 5 rookies who I think will have the best season this year. And also, we're going to take a look at what team fared better in the draft. So let's get started. First round pick, come on. Number 1, Brittany Griner. That's a no-brainer. No one's going to give away a 6'8" person. Come on, really? Next up, Chicago Sky. 14-20 season. They haven't made it to the playoffs yet, but I think they're going to have a good season. Their top pick, Elena Della Don. Up next, we got Tulsa Shock. 9-25 season, they picked Skylar Diggins. I actually thought she would go number 2, but hey, I understood why Chicago picked Elena. And here's a look at the rest of this year's 2013 WNBA draft. And now, here's my top 5 rookies who I think will have a breakout season in 2013. First up, no, it's not Brittany Griner. I couldn't give her number 1 for everything. But my number 1 pick, Elena Della Don. I feel that with her, it's going to be a great 1-2 punch with her and Sylvia Fowles. If she can stay healthy, the sky is the limit for the Sky. And I think they're going to make it to the playoffs this year. If, like I said, the team can stay healthy, Sylvia Fowles can stay healthy. She can shoot the three-pointer. She can take you at the block. You can't go wrong with that. You got 6'5", and then you got another 6-footer. Sky's the limit. My number 2 pick, Adia Matthews. Now, she's headed to LA. Now, she's going to be with a good team. You've got Candace Parker, Christy Tolliver, Elena Baird. Now, she went to Kentucky. In SEC games, she ranked 2nd in both scoring and 3-point field goal percentages. So you've got a good asset with a 3-point shooter. She's headed to a veteran team, and having another asset who can shoot the 3 is always a plus. So she's my number 2 pick. My number 3 top rookie, Brittany Griner. Now the reason why I put her at number 3 is she can be a number 1 on any team. Any team. Phoenix already has a great team without Brittany. The only reason why they didn't make it into the playoffs at all was because of injuries. Now that everyone's healed up, you know they're going to make it back into the playoffs. They just have a better chance with Brittany Griner coming in. And they're going to have a triple threat. You don't know who to guard. You don't know whether you should guard Diana. You don't know if you should guard Dewana. You don't know if you should guard Candace. You don't know if you should guard Brittany. And you know she's going to demand a double team. So that's my number 3 pick. My number 4 pick, the Golden Mohawk, Laisha Clarendon. Now, she is a little short, 5'9", but her speed will make up for that. Now, she may start, she may come off the bench. She's a decent 3-point shooter, but she is a floor general. She's going to make sure that everyone is in place, and she doesn't make a lot of turnovers, so she has that eye. She's going to see those players. My number 5 rookie who I think will have a breakout season is Kyla Alexander. Now, Kyla Alexander, she stands at 6'4". She is a center, and she's coming from Syracuse. Now, Syracuse didn't make it into the NCAA tournament this year. They've actually had a good team each year. They've just gotten better and better. And at 6'4", you never can go wrong with adding size to your team, especially if they can handle the ball and definitely work on defense. And that is Kyla for you. And headed to a team with 21-13 record, you can't go wrong with that. So those are my top 5 rookies for this year's 2013 WNBA season. Now, let's take a look at what team fared better in this year's draft. Now, I could have gone with Phoenix because they're a heck of a team. They picked up the number 1 draft pick, Brittany Griner. they're a good team with or without Brittany. Like I said, they had injuries last year. But the team that I think fared better in this year's draft, drum roll please, the Chicago Sky. They have Elena Delle Donne. If Sylvia Fowles can stay healthy, you've got a great 1-2 punch. Like I said, Elena can take you at the block. Elena can take you at the 3 spot. Force his team to try to figure out who do you guard. And plus, with Epiphany Prince, and you have Vandersloot at the point, good ball movement, great floor general, you have a good team there. And like I said, this is going to be the year they make it into the playoffs. That's why I picked Chicago as a number 1 team that did the best in this year's draft. Skylar, good pick, but Tulsa is still growing. They still have a young team. They're not there yet. And picking Skylar Diggins, even though I love her, they're not going to make it yet. They still have pieces that they need, and they need more than just Skylar Diggins. So, that's my All Things WNBA report. Let me know that you liked it. Make sure you like my page. But also, hit me up if you disagree, if you agree with me. I like all comments. Let me know that you're watching so I can keep this up. But, again, my name is Bridge. Thanks for watching. Now see you at the game.